Assalamualaikum, welcome to English class. Let's read the doa of learning English. Today we will learn Where Were You Yesterday?
But before that, do you want to listen to a story? Yes? Well, sure. Let's have a short story time with Teacher Nisa. Do you know that Allah created day and night? Allah created something not without cause. Everything that Allah has created has its wisdom and a lesson in it. This is when He created the day and the night. In one of the verses of the Quran, namely Al-Isra, verse 12, explained about the wisdom of why Allah created the time of day and night. Allah said, "And we have made the night and the daytime as two signs. So we have erased the sign of the night, and we have made the sign of the daytime a beholder, when men can behold, that you may seek grace from your Lord, and that you may know the number of the years and the reckoning, and everything we have expounded with a distinct expounding." From this ayah, Sheikh Wahbah Zuhaili asserts in explaining the verse that Allah created day and night as the perfection of His power. Allah makes the time of day and night so that every human being performs the best activities at these two times. This explanation contains a strong signal that as soon as human beings do activities, be it activities that have worldly or ukhrawi, as good and maximum as possible. This is because time is an expensive thing that for a second will not be repeated. Once we ignore it, it is lost, and then it will never return. To help you understand how day and night occurs, let's watch this video.
What causes the repeating pattern of day and night? In space, the Earth moves in different ways. One way the Earth moves is by spinning on its axis. An axis is an imaginary line that runs through the Earth's center. This spinning movement on its axis is called a rotation. As it rotates, part of the Earth is facing the Sun. This part of the Earth is lit up and experiences daytime. At the same time, the opposite side of the Earth is facing away from the Sun. This part of the Earth is in darkness and it is nighttime. It takes the Earth 24 hours to complete one rotation. The repeating rotation of the Earth is why we experience the daily pattern of day and night. Here's a cool fact. The planets in the solar system rotate about their axis at different speeds. This means the length of a day on each planet is different. One day on Jupiter takes just 10 Earth hours. One day on Venus takes 243 Earth days. I think I'll call it a day now. See you later.
Since we already listened to the story and watched a video about day and night, it actually correlates with our topic today. Unit 8, Where were you yesterday? Firstly, we will listen to this video and sing together.
Where were you yesterday?
We were out, we were out, we were out, out all day.
Where were you in the morning?
I was at the shopping center, at the shopping center. I was at the shopping center yesterday morning.
Where were you in the afternoon?
I was at the theater, at the theater. I was at the theater with June.
Where were you in the evening?
We were at home, we were at home, we were at home yesterday evening.
Well done! Secondly, we will learn the vocabulary for today's lesson. You can open your textbook, page 75. Now, we will read this list of words together. Number 1. At home. At home. Di rumah. Shopping center. Shopping center. Pusat beli belah. Theater. Theater. Pawagam. In the afternoon. In the afternoon. Pada waktu tengah hari. In the evening. In the evening. Pada waktu petang. Thirdly, we will look at the question and answer structure. Let's read together, shall we?
The first one, question, where were you yesterday?
Di manakah awak semalam? Answer, I was at the shopping centre. Saya berada di pusat beli belah. Where was he yesterday? Di manakah dia semalam? He was at the shopping centre. Dia berada di pusat beli belah. Where was she yesterday? Di manakah dia semalam? She was at the shopping centre. Dia berada di pusat beli belah. Where were they yesterday? Di manakah mereka semalam? They were at the shopping centre. Mereka berada di pusat beli belah. Tips of the day, you have to remember, only singular can use was. And say with me, I was, he was, she was, it was. And this one were only for plural except for you because it is a special case. So say with me, you were, they were, we were. Now, let's look at this list of places that you need to know. Let's read together, shall we? Okay, the first one, at school. At school, di sekolah. At the park. At the park, di taman. At the zoo. At the zoo, di zoo. At the bookshop. At the bookshop, di kedai buku. At the restaurant. At the restaurant, di restoran. At the toy shop. At the toy shop, di kedai mainan. Fourth, we will watch this video.
Last night, Greg, Anna and Emma were at the cinema with Anna's dad. After the film, at Anna's house,
Hello, were you at the shopping centre?
No, we weren't. We were at the cinema.
Was the film good?
Yes, it was really funny.
It was boring.
No, it wasn't. It was scary. That was delicious.
Anna, the film was delicious?
No, the popcorn was.
Anna was hungry.
From the video, we have 5 vocabulary. Let's read together. You can follow me. Number 1. Scary, scary, menakutkan. Funny, funny, kelakar. Boring, boring, bosan. Delicious, delicious, sedap. Popcorn, popcorn, berteh jagung. Last but not least, it's time to do exercise. This is to check your understanding. Open activity book, page 60. Now, look at activity number 1. Listen and match. This one you don't have to do, okay? Now, let's look at activity number 2. It says here, read and write. So you need to choose between was or were to put in the correct place for each sentences. For example, number 1, let's read, Paul and John at the pet shop yesterday. So, Paul and John, is it singular or plural? Is it one person or 2 people? So, what we should use? Is it was or were? Yes, we should put were. So the complete sentence would be, Paul and John were at the pet shop yesterday. So you have to do the same for number 2 until number 6. And now let's look at activity number 3. It says here, read and tick the correct pictures. For example, yesterday morning, Kim was at home. So you have to look at this picture. Which of this picture that shows that it is morning and Kim was at home? So it is the same, goes with other sentences. Okay? Now, let's look at page 61. You need to do exercise number 1. Number 1, the instruction says, read, look, and write. So depending on the pictures given and the movie, you can refer to textbook. You can fill in the blanks with the correct answers. If you don't know what's the words to fill in, you can refer to vocabulary. Okay, is it clear? I hope you learned something today and managed to understand the whole lesson. Happy answering!